What is going on, kings and queens? Welcome to the channel where we elevate to the next level in this barber industry. Today we're doing a full transformation. We're going to be doing a high taper, and I'm going to be walking you step by step. To start off this tutorial, we're going to start by cutting the top. So we're going to wet the hair and we're going to section. That way we can get a nice foundation. My first step is to set a foundation around the parietal ridge. That way I can know where I'm gonna cut and stay organized throughout the whole haircut. We're gonna be taking off about 3 to 4 inches on top. So in order to stay organized, you gotta break it down in sections. That way you can cut the top with precision. Once we are done cutting the top on both sides, we're going to follow it up with a point cutting technique to give it a little bit more texture and give the haircut a lot more flow. Once we set a good foundation on top, we're going to follow it up with the number 3 guard with the lever closed, and we're going to be removing the rest of the hair that's underneath that foundation that we set. To start off the fade, we're going to be using the trimmers to create a bald guideline. We're going to be setting a bald guideline from the temple, and we're going to connect it to this ear, and then we're going to eliminate the rest of the hair that's left below. We're going to be doing the same steps on the back and on the other side on this temple. Once the bald guideline is set on all sides, make sure you follow it up with the electric shaver. In this tutorial, we're going to be stacking guidelines. So the first guideline that I do towards the fade, I got the clipper with the lever open with no guard. I'm going up about 1 inch, and I follow it up with the number 1 guard, go up about 1 inch with the lever closed. Keep stacking those guidelines all the way until you reach that number 2. Once you got all the guidelines set, we're going to be erasing them using the fading down method. So what you do is the exact opposite that you just did, setting those guidelines, and work your way down. Once you're done with the number 1 guard, in order to erase that bottom line, I got the lever completely closed, and I'm slowly opening it all the way until that line is erased, and then I'm gonna follow it up with the half guard to complete the fade. Once the fade is done, you always gotta go back and detail the work. The more detail you put in, the better the haircut is going to be. Once we reach the neck area, we're going to be doing the exact same steps. We're going to be stacking those guidelines all the way until we hit the number 2 guard, and then we're going to start fading back down. The reason why we're doing this method is because it keeps us organized. We're able to see where we're fading, how the haircut is looking, and then we can always go back at the end and detail the work. The taper, we have to always follow it up with the lineup. Whenever you're doing the lineup, make sure you're not pushing them back. In order to get around the ear, use your other hand, pull down on the ear, that way you can get that nice curve following up the taper. You get to the beard, in order to blend that sideburn, you start with the lever open, slowly close it all the way until that line is erased, and then I jump into the number 1 guard. I rake the hair, that way it doesn't create a harsh line. I flip it over with the lever open, and then I erase that line. The best technique to blend in the fade with the top of the hair is clipper over comb. Once the haircut is fully connected, it's time to line up the client. The reason why you want to make sure that the haircut is fully connected and finished before the lineup is that way you can start visualizing where you want to set these lines. The more you have an idea on where you want to place these lines, the more sharper the lines are going to come out. Stay neat and stay clean, the haircut would always turn out best. When you get to the hairline to do the lineup, you want to make sure that you start right in the middle and work your way on either side, making sure that the lines are straight. Once that side is done, follow it up and connect the dots to the other side. To finish off the haircut, you always gotta make sure that you follow it up with a straight razor. That way those lines pop out more and they come out super sharp. Alright, kings and queens, that pretty much sums up this haircut tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it, or if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below what you guys thought about this method, and I will see you guys on the next one. My name is Mike Angelo, and you guys have a good day. Peace.